both of these teams have been the model of inconsistency this season. All right.
Anyway, let's go to the last segment. And who you got? Who you got? All right, we know how this one is, right? Offense, defense, coaching. Who has the advantage? And which team is going to win by how many and why? Yeah, we'll start off with Corey, man. Chargers versus Bengals. Who you got?
Cool.
Honestly, both of these teams have been the model of inconsistency this season. I think both of them also stack up pretty well against each other. I think they stack up pretty evenly. I probably cop out and give a push in all three categories for these teams right now.
Oh my God.
They both have young quarterbacks with good skill position talent.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Chargers have more talent on their defense, but I think Cincinnati's defense is playing better right now.
Mm-hmm.
They both have young head coaches with a lot to prove. I'll say, and while this will be a West Coast team traveling east for a 1:00 kickoff, the Chargers did beat Philly earlier this year in that scenario, so I don't know if that's necessarily a disadvantage for them, as I believe it'll be the third time this year they'll have to do it. Logically, I feel like I should be picking Cincinnati in this game. Defense is playing better. Their offense has been flowing a little bit lately. It's at home. But the Bengals also haven't won more than 2 games in a row yet this season. This would be win 3. Just not sold they can do it. I think it's, while both teams have young quarterbacks, that Cincinnati roster on the whole is young. The Chargers have a lot of veteran presence around that team. And I think after having a huge letdown against Denver, I think they'll rebound against a young Cincinnati team. Give me the Chargers, 31-26.
All right. Craig, Chargers versus Bengals. Who you got?
Man, this is tough.
It's a good one.
I think both teams are kind of in like a must-win situation, just because Cincinnati's schedule is so tough the rest of the way. Fortunately for them, they get 4 of the next 6 at home. Chargers, from that team that started out 4-1 to that first game against the Ravens, and they got destroyed. They kind of been going downhill ever since. They're 2-4, I think, in their last 6 games. So they're not looking too good. And last week's loss, Denver's had some wins that I didn't think, like Dallas, and then this game, I didn't think they were going to do. But man, offensively, that's tough, man. Because Chargers look really good against Pittsburgh, and then they come out and then they do that against Denver, and it's just like, where's that team at that put up all them points against Pittsburgh? And then Cincinnati does the same thing against Pittsburgh, put up a lot of points. It's tough, man. I think I'm gonna lean Cincinnati just a little bit. I think Mixon's running the ball a lot better the last couple of weeks, and he's third in the league in rushing. Well, I guess technically he should be number 2, but
Derrick Henry is still up there. That's crazy.
That's how crazy it is. But I'm going Cincinnati. Defensively, man, it's tough. Just based off of how they destroyed Pittsburgh last week versus how Cincinnati, the Chargers had a tough game with them. I'm just going Cincinnati slightly. This could go either way. Since Cincinnati's looked pretty good in the last couple of weeks. Coaching, I think coaching's even. Both young coaches. They both need a win. So not young as in age and whatever, but so they both need to win. I'm kind of want to say the Bengals because they're at home and they need all the wins that they can get for these next 6 weeks. But I'm gonna say Chargers just because they're 6-5. I think they need it more. They got the Chiefs coming up later on, and they got the Raiders later on in another division game. But So that's two other games that they need to win out with, or they pretty much need to win every game. But man, it's kind of tough. I want to say 28-23 Chargers over the Bengals.
All right, Mo. Chargers versus Bengals. Who you got?
Oh man. Offense, I'm gonna take the Bengals offensively, man. I think their receiver core. I just looked it up right now. What Joe Mixon is third in rushing yards. He has 924, third in rushing yards. Burrow's playing well. They got the receivers. Defensively, I'll take the Chargers. Coaching wise, I honestly, I'll take the Chargers. I'll take the Bengals coach. Just for the fact of what they were coming off of. You get the quarterback coming off his injury. There was questions about should they take a tackle or should they take Jamar Chase. And he's done well. Look at where they're at. They've done well. It's the contracts of question marks here. So for the Bengals, is okay, are y'all turning the corner? Are y'all ready to nucleus on the block? For the Chargers, it's kind of prove to us that why we just fired the coach we fired, are y'all turning the corner? Because you fired Anthony Lynn for these reasons right here. You fired Anthony Lynn basically for these reasons right here, for turning the corner, finishing games, getting to the playoffs. So now do you justify why you fired him? So I think it's a style, but I don't think the Bengals, what they just did to Pittsburgh was a fluke. So I'm going to take the Bengals. I think it's going to be kind of a shootout type of game. I'm going to go 30-27 Bengals.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. This is going to be an interesting take for me. Chargers versus Bengals. Who I got? Offense. Right now, this is close. They're both really good offenses. Running backs, quarterbacks, receivers. It could be a push. I'm gonna give the slight edge to the Bengals. Slight edge meaning like Jamar Chase edge. Like that's it. If Mike Williams is balling, this is a hard one. This is a push. Yeah, it's a push. Yeah. Defense. Defense. I gotta go with the Bengals, man. I just think they're playing better right now. I know they're up and down, but what have you done for me lately? The way they beat Pittsburgh, the defense came out and they made a statement, and that's what sometimes you need. It's what sometimes you need young teams to do. They're having an up and down season. Coaching, I gotta give it to Zach Taylor. Coaching could be a push too. For Staley's first year to have them in the playoff hunt is good. But I gotta give it to Zach Taylor from having the fifth pick. Everybody like, oh, Jamar Chase is the wrong pick. We were wrong. That's fair. I gotta eat it, Crow. It's okay. It's okay. Jamar Chase is balling. They're 7-4. They've got some. They beat the Ravens. They've beat the Steelers. They got some quality wins, and I think he has this young team going in the right direction. For the game, I'm going Bengals, man. And the reason I'm going to go Bengals is I think they're going to be able to get more defensive stops than the Chargers. The Chargers' rush defense is horrendous, and they're going to pound Joe Mixon, man. If you have Joe Mixon in fantasy, start him. He's going to eat. They're going to pound the ball, and I just think that they're going to eat too much clock up. And I think their defense, I think what's going to happen is the Chargers defense is going to get tired because they can't stop the run. Clock eats up. You know how that is. And I think the Bengals win. And I think it's an impressive win, 35-17. I think so, man.
Okay.
I think the Bengals, I don't know, man. I think they're trying to make a statement. They're going to make a statement, man.